Hello and a big warm welcome to Hey Big Spender. Who the hell is Anne Carver? Who am I? I am a woman who, yes, I messed up with money, but thankfully I found a way of making up. I am an author of a book which was part of my healing journey. I learnt to write as a less expensive way to express my pent-up emotions. And now it's published and helping other people get a grip on their journey like I did mine. I'm also a public speaker because as a woman I needed to learn to speak out in ways that were constructive, not passive, not aggressive, but I wanted to get my message out to help other people who, like me, were struggling with money and life. I'm also a motivational coach, because I needed to kick my own arse. Back in 2006, I saw a sign, move from where you are now to where you want to be. I knew I was in a lot of pain of where I was at the time, and I knew I wanted to move towards being free of the financial and life mess that I was in. One great thing that coaching miraculously enabled me to do was to get my head above the water, heading in a much healthier direction, and I paid my debts back in record time because I began to focus on what I wanted instead of wallowing in the mess I was in. I'm also a social entrepreneur. What the hell's a social entrepreneur in plain English, you may think? A social entrepreneur is someone who sees or experiences problems. These can be problems in their own life, in their family, in their community, or in the wider world. Not only do they see the problems, but they then get grated enough to want to do something about it. Now, on my journey of addressing my emotional spending habits, I found there was very little help to help me. Lots of help to help deal with the debt and the money, but nothing to help the person. I had no intentions of sitting here right now helping you or anyone else. I really did think the buck stopped with me. However, as I came through my financial crisis, the credit crunch hit, and I began to feel that I was being called to help other people like me get to grips with their spending habits. Now, just as I was thinking that, the Social Entrepreneur School arrived in Portsmouth for the first time in 2009. I took my manuscript along of my heartfelt writing and I was awarded a place. The Social Entrepreneur School was founded by a great guy called Lord Michael Young. He was adopted as a young lad into a wealthy family, and throughout his life he set to put back. You'll also be familiar with two other enterprises he set up. One was the Witch magazine and the other one was Open University. That was just two of the many other organisations that Lord Michael Young established. So he saw a need for people like me, regardless of background, but people who had learnt from life experiences and had a passion to help others. They saw my light and they helped to ignite, and I spent a year at the school developing the Hey Big Spender purpose and cause. The main thing I developed here was the Hey Big Spender program, which comes in 3 levels. One, there's a very tangible part that you can put into practice day by day to enable you to spend less and smile more. Part of that is the red dot system that I created. This is a tangible little kit that enables you to collect your receipts, look at where your spending leaks are, think about what you want instead of the debt, and the whole system enables you to rein your spending habits in. And miraculously, the people who have been really putting this into practice have reduced their spending by 1/3, for some people 50%. So I developed this at the school along with my other 2 level of the coaching program. So there's the tangible part. The second level is helping people to get to grips with their mindset, because unless we change, there is no change. Change starts with us. We have no control over the consumerism and the marketing. All we can do is change how we're going to sail through. As Jim Rohn states, a motivational guru, it's not the blowing of the wind, it's the setting of the sail. And he also says that no ship learns to sail on a calm sea. So my program enables you to set your sail and head in a better direction by changing your mindset. The third level of my program is all about you. Treasure you time, enabling you to feel wealthy from the inside out, to capture that sense of well-being. So there's a whole part of the program that's designed around treasure you time, that's bringing my experience and background together to enable you to get a grip. The other part of my professional past is that I was 17 years with one of the world's finest yoga schools called the Iyengar Yoga Association, which I turned to in my early 20s to reshape my rocky childhood. You may think of being a yoga teacher, how come I ended up a spendaholic? The reason was because I turned to yoga to reshape from an adverse upbringing. A part of me that decided to close the book on my past and move into the future, and just as I was reaching the peak in my career of being a teacher, mother and wife, is at the point when my family trauma struck, and from there my spending spiraled out of control, as you can hear my full story in the Red Daisy Jumper video. So I hope you can sense where I'm coming from. I hope you can feel that I am credible to help you, and I really know how to ride the emotional spending storm. Please visit us at www.heyBigSpender.co.uk, where you can find out more. You can see what's happening and what's going on, the workshops and the programs that are designed to help you. And also, please do subscribe to these YouTube channels and share with your friends to help get this message out. Thank you for listening, and I hope to catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.